Well, a very good evening and thanks for clicking on to Vogan's European Outlook for Wednesday, the 3rd of May. I'm actually here in a hotel just in the southwest of Krakow in southern Poland. A very good afternoon to you. Hope everybody is well and having a good week so far. I'm sure you will appreciate the fact that I'm actually on my honeymoon this week in Poland, so the videos are a little bit hit and miss. And of course, I do apologise for that. Having a great time so far. I did, in fact, get married back on Saturday and we flew out early on Monday morning from Edinburgh. So, like I say, having a great time. The weather's a little bit iffy, actually. Really, the rain moved in during about the middle portion of yesterday. And it's been pretty wet ever since, actually. It was a very wet afternoon and evening last night. And throughout the course of the night, it rained, and even through most of today, it has been wet. Took a little day trip down to the northern portion of Slovakia. So quite an interesting trip for myself as well as my wife, Lindsay, because it's the first time we've been to Poland. It was the first time we've been to Slovakia. Hired a car and took, like I say, a trip down into Slovakia. Beautiful part of the world, I must admit. Despite the fact that it was raining pretty consistently, and the temperatures are fairly cool as well. Tomorrow we hope to go into the Czech Republic. There is a little point you can go to where Poland, Slovakia and Czech Republic all meet in a tri-point. So that is my aim for tomorrow. Take the trip about 2.5 hours roughly from here down to the tri-point of Slovakia, Poland and Czech Republic. So making the most of the trip, we also will be hoping to go to the old town of Krakow as well. Beautiful city, I must admit. I certainly would advise anybody, if they're interested in European destinations, to take a trip out. It's only 2.5 hours from the UK, of course, as well. So, yeah, beautiful indeed. Weather, like I say, has been pretty disappointing. We do have quite the fight. Very colder. Temperatures down as low as -12 in parts of Scandinavia, as high as the mid to upper 30s in parts of Spain. Now, the reason why we've seen so much rain here in the kind of central portion of Europe has been because of an area of low pressure. Strong high pressure over Scandinavia has been drawn colder in from a kind of northeasterly direction, warmer, trying to push up from the Mediterranean, and with an area of low pressure in between. We in fact actually had thunder and lightning yesterday afternoon as well. So hopefully there should be an improvement in that area of low pressure that affected us over the last 24 hours or so, is now starting to push southeast into the Balkan region here. For the UK, of course, it has been a kind of easterly flow. We had seen a fairly cold morning yesterday morning across the north, with temperatures down as low as -2 in the Highlands. And this morning, East Anglia dropped, I think, close to the freezing mark as well. Warmest temperatures, I think, of the year so far in northwestern portions of England, where I do believe, according to the Meteoseal site, we did have a 21 on the Lancashire coast. And even in parts of West Wales, temperatures up to 19-20 Celsius this afternoon. Of course, always cooler on that east coast. And it looks as if over the next few days what we're going to see is the wind coming in from a more south to southwesterly direction. Mild conditions, but turning more unsettled as we progress towards the coronation weekend, of course. And on Monday, it looks as if we could be seeing temperatures 17-20 Celsius in the south, but also increased shower activity also. But nothing really to write home about for the early portion of May at the moment anyway. Like I say, cool to the north, very warm to the south. And it looks as if we've not got any major surge of heat anytime soon for the British Isles. It looks as if that, that hangover from the southern stratospheric warming is going to continue. Low pressure in from the west is going to keep things rather cool and unsettled, stopping the heat from the southwest, advancing up into the British Isles and Ireland. So anytime, don't expect anytime soon any major warmth. Well, it looks as if the models have a push of cooler air, always trying to resist that heat that's trying to build and is, it's not trying to build, it is over the southwestern portion of the European continent. It's just going to be kept at bay thanks to areas of low pressure moving in off the Atlantic. So a rather monotonous start to the month of May after a wet April in the south, dry April in the north, temperatures close to the average. I think the overall April forecast turned out pretty decent indeed, actually. And it looks as if we are going to maintain that theme overall of, no major rush to summer warmth anytime soon. So sitting here from Krakow in southern Poland, thanks for watching. I do hope to join you tomorrow from the Czech Republic with the next Vogan's European Outlook. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. See you again hopefully tomorrow with more. Bye for now.